And there's so many things I like about this. Um, there's some very interesting Republicans started to talk about Trump. Let's end with some of the politicians in the Congress. I just want to get her name exactly right. Marjorie Taylor Greene. Marjorie Taylor Greene is a congressman from Georgia, if I'm not mistaken. And she's really hardline. She's really tough. And she's tough physically. I've seen her do pull-ups or chin-ups. Those are hard to do, by the way. Like, she's a tough woman. She's a tough talking. She's very pro-Trump, very America first. And by the way, she doesn't care what people say about her. She's water off a duck's back. She's so tough. I mean, so anyways, she was on 60 Minutes. And 60 Minutes is an iconic liberal show. I think it's on CBS, if memory serves. I mean, some of the most liberal journalists in America, it really is like the New York Times of TV in terms of its pedigree and its reputation. So she went on 60 Minutes, and I forget the name of the interviewer who...
one of their longtime journalists there.
Leslie Stahl.
Yeah, that's it.
First of all, kudos to Leslie Stahl and to 60 Minutes for having her on. Maybe they thought it was going to be a turkey shoot. Maybe they thought this will be fun. But they actually, to their credit, let her answer questions. And she, you know, the worst thing conservatives do is when they're shy and afraid, and some liberal journalist says, "What? Did you really mean to say blah, blah, blah," which the person just said? "Are you serious? Did you just say XYZ?" And the journalist just reads the emotion of, "Oh, no, I didn't mean it." That's the weak Aaron O'Toole, Doug Ford conservative approach. Whereas the Marjorie Taylor Greene approach would be, "Yeah, good. Okay, good. You heard me. Yes, that's exactly what I believe." And what's the journalist to say other than, what? Watch this. Watch this beautiful exchange between Leslie Stahl and Marjorie Taylor Greene. And frankly, my esteem goes up for both of them, including for Leslie Stahl, for doing the interview and for letting this go to air. Take a look.
And things she says that are over the top, like,
"The Democrats are a party of pedophiles."
I would definitely say so. They support grooming children.
They are not pedophiles. Why would you say that?
Democrats support, even Joe Biden, the president himself, supports children being sexualized and having transgender surgeries. Sexualizing children is what pedophiles do to children.
100%.
Okay.
and things she...
Yeah, saying, wow, okay. It's not really a rebuttal. And I mean, that was Leslie Stahl's way of telegraphing to her base, "I don't agree with this either. That's outrageous." But you'll notice it's not a refutation or a rebuttal. Some of the best appearances by conservatives on 60 Minutes are the ones that leave the interviewer speechless. And I think maybe the interviewers say, "Oh, my liberals will say, wow," along with me. But a lot of people will say, "Yeah, I guess that is a definition of grooming, to sexualize young children. I guess maybe that is a way of looking at them as pedophiles." I don't know. I mean, I give credit to 60 Minutes for actually airing that. And one of the amazing things about the American system is that you have a wide spectrum of Republicans. And, you know, I don't think you have the same spectrum of diversity of opinion in the Democrat side. I think they're actually very fall in line. Whereas you have Republican congressmen who hate Trump, some who love Trump, some who are for the war in Ukraine, some who are against it, some who are for vaccines, some who are against it. And they can't shut them up. Like, you can't fire Marjorie Taylor Greene. You have to beat her in a primary. They don't have the same control over the party. Party leaders don't have the same control. And I think it's healthier to have a spectrum of views allowed. And by the way, her seat, her district in Georgia is probably more conservative than a district in New York or California. So I think it's great. Last word to you, Tamara, before we sign off.
Yeah, I mean, and that's what upholding free democratic debate is the cornerstone of having a free country. This silencing of dissidents, this suppression of information, of content, of questioning, simply just questioning what is happening here. Is it just? Is it right? I think that it is a slippery slope into authoritarian abyss rather than upholding that cornerstone of free and democratic nation. We need to engage in robust debate and leave ideas and thoughts to the public arena, bring them, and then we will debate them and decide. The other way is, we can just look to history to see how that ends up. So thank you, Ezra, for your work on this file and ensuring that we can continue to follow the facts wherever they lead and bring independent media to our country and arguably also to the globe.
Right on. Well, thanks for those kind words. And it is a team effort, and we will continue to fight for freedom, and we will resist these 4 censorship bills with every ounce of effort we can.
That's a clip from something we call Rebel News Daily. It's our daily live stream hosted by my friend David Menzies, but the show also includes a rotating cast of hosts and special guests, including me. It's a great way for us to talk about the news of the day as the news is happening in an unscripted fashion, and it's an awesome way for you to interact with us as well. We stream every weekday, 1 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Mountain, wherever you find Rebel News. See you there.